So today I'm going to make a, it's been called a Mexican pizza. I think a more accurate description would probably be probably a grande quesadilla. Anyways, this is my version of what you would probably find at a fast food type restaurant. I won't tell you the name, but if you think about it real hard, I'm sure it will ring a bell. So, this is, pretty close to a pound of ground beef. It's already been cooked. I've got it getting pretty hot and happy here right now on the skillet. I'm going to add, this is my own Mexican spice blend. Just add a bunch, whatever you think tastes good. You can use my recipe here. I have another video that tells you, and actually it shows you, videos are showing you. I have a video up of my own recipe for this spice blend if you want to make it yourself. It'll save you some money, and you can adjust the recipe to make it taste the way you like best. I'm also going to add a little hot sauce, give it a little heat. Just a tiny bit of water to help it all along real quickly here. You can use ground turkey, you can use ground pork, you can use ground lamb, which is very, very good by the way. Or if you want to make it meatless, you can do a bunch of sauteed mushrooms like this and use mushrooms instead. Works out really, really good, I promise you. I do have the oven heating up to about 350 degrees, maybe 375. You can do it without the oven, but it looks a little bit nicer when you finish them up in the oven. So it's personal preference, whatever you like best. Try to find 2 tortillas that are about the same size and shape and everything. That'll make it a little bit easier, a little less messy. And what I'm going to do, you can deep fry these. If you can, you'll need to find a way to keep them really flat in the fryer. You can pan fry them like I'm going to do here. You can just do them plain, just like that if you want to. I'm going to add a little olive oil to it. So just try to spread it around. You want this skillet to be medium high roughly, medium high to high, because you want it to crisp up the tortilla. And I'm going to get the other side. They may puff up a little bit while you're cooking them. Just press them down. And you may want to flip it over occasionally. Like I've already cooked this side for a little bit. Flipped over. And I'll flip it 2 or 3 times to get it to brown up real nicely like this one here did. And it's relatively crisp, and see how that'll make it work out really well for the Mexican pizza, or the maybe call it the El Grande Quesadilla. The L, isn't that redundant? Because doesn't El mean the in Spanish? So I said the quesadilla. About El Grande Quesadilla. There we go. It's a little better maybe. I'm not a Spanish expert. I just like the food. But it may take you a few minutes to get it to crisp up really nicely. So be patient. You will be rewarded with your patience. Your taste buds will appreciate it. Bueno. That's Spanish for good. Buenos dias would be a good day. That's pretty much all I know. Anyways. It's time to commence with the assemblification of the Grande Quesadilla, or Mexican pizza, as it were. I know simplification isn't a word, but I like it. And this is my video, so I can use it. I'm just going to use a pizza pan to build this on and put it in the oven. This is some refried beans from a can. If you want to make your own, that's cool. But I don't use it that often, so I just use it from the can when I do. And I add a little bit of water to it to thin them out. So my Mexican spice blend, and whatever you happen to like. And just, it works best, rather than scooping it up with the spoon. If you use the back of the spoon, get a large blob on the back of the spoon. It's looking pretty good there. And then next, going with some of the seasoned ground beef. Press it down a little bit into the beans. Try to make it relatively level. And then I'm going to add, just for fun, I'll add a few extra drops of hot sauce here, just to there's already some hot sauce in the beans and in the ground beef. And to help the whole thing kind of glue together a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit of cheddar cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you like, some Monterey Jack cheese, some queso fresco. Queso fresco just means fresh cheese. Queso is cheese, fresco is fresh. Don't want to add too much, or it'll make it fall apart rather than hold together when you slice it. So I think I'm going to be okay here with this. And then of course, the next level. And you can do some more beans and meat if you want to. You can do it any way you want. You can make several layers if you prefer. I'm just going to go with some cheese on top here. I almost forgot. I want to make it on some parchment paper. That way, if any cheese falls off, it won't burn to the pan and making it difficult for you to clean later on. This is a mixture of some Monterey Jack and cheddar. And I like to put just a little bit of ground beef on top. And then into the oven. It shouldn't take but a few minutes, so keep an eye on it. Don't let it get burnt too crazy. Just want the cheese to melt really nice. There it is. It only takes a couple of minutes in the oven. And then, just going to add a few toppings to it. Some nice diced tomatoes. Some fresh green onions. And a few sliced olives. Olives aren't traditional in Mexican cuisine, but I like the way they taste. I like the way they look. I think they look really nice on there. There we go. You can get a pretty good shot of it now. You can see the cheese inside here is melted up a little bit to help hold it together. Very good. A little spicy, little bean, little cheese, little crispy tortillas, tomatoes, onions, and olives, little spices there. It's very good. Give it a try. I know you like it. It's easy. You can make it any way you like with whatever ingredients you like best. So make it your own, and we'll see you next time on Cook and Gobble videos. Very, very good. See what you're missing there?